the ethics and the morality around AI today, and how do you get these people to think? I mean, it's not just in AI. It's around a lot of science and technology in addition to AI. Genetics, gene splicing, which they will use AI for in some case. So how do you put in the ethics and morality into this AI?
All right.
What do you
so
think?
obviously there's a difference between morality and ethics, right? And ethics are brought down from a governing source. Here's the thing. I think that human nature and competition basically stipulates that you push the envelope as far as you possibly can. Mm-hmm. And when people will realize it is when people always realize it, is when it's too fucking late.
Correct.
That's the basics.
Yep.
They will realize it when it's too late. And I don't think we have the choice to say, let's go back to candles, let's go back to buggies. We will be forced to. Like, we won't have a choice, right? I mean, it will be too late.
You're right.
And you know, maybe none of this ever comes to fruition.
Hope
right?
not.
So, and our kids
Hope
hear
not.
this podcast and they're like, ha 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 ha, that was so stupid.
Right?
But they might be listening to it and be like, people were really thinking about this, right? But even though people think about it, will it change anything? Because the people that are in charge, right, they will constantly push the envelope until someone says, we're bringing you up on ethics charges for this code and this code, and they'll be like, oh well, fuck, I didn't realize, we really actually did this, loophole it, whatever. It's in every type of, not just AI, it's in every type of business, every type of organization. True. You push the envelope until it's too late.
That's right.
And that's just human nature. And unfortunately, human nature is what's causing this expansion of AI, both good and bad. There are good things, right? But what I always concentrate on is what's the end game look like, possibly, right? Yeah. What's it look like for my kids? What's it look like for future generations? Right? Because when I think back to my childhood, we were nowhere fucking close to where we are today.
Dude, think back to our childhood. I mean, I was just saying, to me, probably one of the greatest inventions, you know what I'm saying? Caller ID, text messaging. Those are great, but we didn't have that shit.
Party line was the shit.
That was the shit.
I'm not even messing around.
I mean,
extra long extension cords on the phone,
dude,
so I could go into another room.
I had the longest. My cord went from end to end.
Bro, if you stretched it, you get
shit get all coiled up. Kids don't even know about that.
Yeah, no,
kids don't know about tripping over the cord. You know what I'm saying?
I think I may have told you guys last time. My son, when I showed him his first,
blowing into the cartridges.
I showed him his first rotary phone.
Oh, he probably was like, "What the?"
He asked me how you FaceTime on it. This was some years back, right?
Oh man!
But the first thing he said is he looked at it and he said, "How do you FaceTime on it?" And I said, "Bro, stick your finger in that hole and turn it." He's like, "What is this doing?" I said, "Every time you wanted to dial a number, you had to do the 5 first." The 9, right? You had to go
that 9 go all the way.
Took forever.
5. Yep.
Yes.
9 nowadays, 9.
Yes. Bro.
9.
Yeah. If you had a lot of 9s in there, you're screwed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't know.
Any numbers with 9 and 8.
So I mean, the way it progresses now. I mean, AI, you could have debates about this for hours and hours and hours.
Yes.
And hours. But I mean, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I think that's what
everything we're doing here, right?
Yeah.
It's all thanks to
At the end of the day, I think human nature, we are by nature curious and by nature explorers. Yeah. And it's and I believe by nature self preserving and self-serving in many cases. So there is studies out there that say that collective, human nature and human beings progress better when they go together as a group, but at the same time, you are doing so for your own self-preservation. So taking into all accounts of that, when we look at AI, I think because human nature is that way, it's difficult for us to put barriers to entry into something that is widely expansive. And if you think about it like the movie Inception, endless possibilities, as Joe alluded to earlier. There's endless possibilities with this. You can think of anything that has been created and create something completely new to solve a problem you see. It's boundless.
It's very boundless. and it caters to the human ego.
Also,
Let me give you a couple of like real quick just experiences like with my kids. They number one, they've been given like at my kids' school, at both of their schools now, they've been given iPads. Right, they do everything in class and everything at home for homework on iPads. Right, they don't even get taught cursive anymore. Which fuck cursive. I always hated cursive. Right, I never wrote a cursive, but they don't teach it anymore because it's not necessary. Right, because print is it, which is fine as long as they learn to write. But they don't write a ton. Right, not only that, but have they done that, but my son who's 12, right, needs to fucking get energy out like a motherfucker. They have PE, I think twice a week. And they have something called courtyard, like once or twice a week, which is like, and like my son's like, we can't even run in the courtyard. Like we can walk fast, but we can't even, dude, it's so fucking crazy. Like nothing is based on simple human health.